I'd say that the highlights of the festive season were that firstly, the combined festive season, if we look at November and December together, outperformed in terms of both trading density and growth rates relative to the rest of the year, in other words, the January to October period. For these 2 months, the national Clur index annualized trading density was 55,844 rands per square metre, and the growth was 6.2%. Within this context, we saw that super regionals, which are the centres that are over 100,000 square metres in size, saw the highest combined festive season trading density of 71,128 rands per square metre, while small regional centres had the highest growth rate of 9.2%. The rest of the year, in other words January to October, traded at a much lower 37,705 rands per square metre with 2.8% year-on-year growth. What we also saw, if we break November and December down separately from each other, is that November showed the higher growth rate in terms of trading density, but December actually showed the higher trading density level in terms of actual value. And this is actually a very interesting interplay if we compare to what happened last year, because last year we saw that December's trading actually left Black Friday in the shade in terms of both trading density level and trading density growth rates. The December 24 National Clur Index closed with an annualized trading density of 65,030 rands per square metre and year-on-year growth of 4.5%, with super regionals again hitting the highest trading densities of 84,230 rands per square metre, and we saw that small regionals had the highest year-on-year growth rate of 9.4%.
So 2024 December was a very good month off the back of what I call the tailwinds of the economy, no load shedding, etc. So December definitely traded better than November for us, so we saw a significant improvement in our retail sales.
We did see a momentum that started on Black Friday and continued through to Christmas. I think probably a lot of people also, instead of just hiking prices, sort of kept prices pretty reasonable, so it was still attractive for the shopper. So definitely the best season we've seen from Black Friday into Christmas, and there wasn't a big drop-off between Black Friday and Christmas.
We saw a bumper and vibrant trading environment over both November and December. November outperformed significantly because of the 5 weekends that was there in November compared to 2023.
Black Friday for the last couple of years has evolved from being a single day to being a period. And we've seen that the shopper patterns have stretched out over a week rather than a particular day.
Our experiences at Attack on Black Friday 2024 was definitely stronger than 2023 Black Friday, and even the spend as well was a lot more impactful, I think, particularly because the Black Friday was on a weekend, whereas 2023 it was midweek. And so those sort of nuances in timing on Black Friday really impact on the spend that we see in the assets.
Interestingly, from a provincial perspective, we saw that the Western Cape had the strongest November in terms of both trading density and year-on-year growth rates. And when we looked at December, we saw that KwaZulu-Natal was the shining light and came through with the strongest trading densities and the highest growth rates on a relative basis. And what this illustrates is the importance of the summer holiday season for the province of KwaZulu-Natal in terms of driving economic performance. The November 24 National Clur Index closed with an annualized trading density of 46,755 rands per square metre and year-on-year growth of 9.1%. Again, super regionals hit the highest trading densities of 58,236 rands per square metre, and the highest growth rates were achieved by community and smaller centres at 10.2%. We also saw that the Western Cape had the highest trading density across the 3 provinces of 53,439 rands per square metre, and it also saw the highest year-on-year growth of 10.2% for November 24. It's clear that during this festive season, we saw differing strengths offered by both November and December, which culminated into a solid festive season performance.